had made a split in my channels, and many of my viewers were displeased. A lot of people unsubscribed right away. Only a very few people did come over to the new channel, and I want to apologize for any trouble that has caused you all. I will explain why and what happened here in a minute, but I want to apologize, and I'm not going to do the split. I'm not going to do the split, so anybody who's already gone over there, please forgive me for what's going on. You're going to understand everything in a minute, but bear with me, and we'll get to that. But I'm going to come back over. Everything's going to stay as it was. Everything will remain on the Do-It-Yourself World main channel. It's just not going to work out. I'm really sorry for those who got mad at me and didn't want to see the split. It's just going to be easier to maintain it on one channel, and right now I'm going to explain to you why I did this. I really thought it was going to be in my best interest to do this. It was not financial. Nowhere. I didn't even think about financial. To be absolutely honest, I was afraid that this would be a financial error, and sure enough, my income has already gone down this week. So it wasn't about financial gain by splitting. I'm going to show you why and what caused me to do this. So please bear with me. After this video, I will mention this no more. I've got a ton of things going on out here. I'm working like mad. I'm looking at my old videos from the old days, and I'm listening to people talk about how they loved my videos from the old days and how I used to do things. I'm getting back to the old days. I'm going to get back to the way I used to do videos. Alright? I'm listening to you. Really, I do care about every one of you, the viewer, and what you think and what you say. So I'm getting back to the old ways. I'm going to stick with one channel. No split. Alright? And I'm going to just get right back in there, hot and heavy like I used to do. And I realized I used to record everything. I used to show the weather. I used to show the solar panels. I used to show everything. A few people were complaining, and I started listening to them, and I started changing the way I did my video, and I'm sorry. No more. I'm getting back to how I do my thing. I'm going to do it like I do it, and go show you the Off-Grid Project and the Do-It-Yourself World as you guys got to know it back in the day. So let me show you what's going on here, but behind the scenes, and why I did what I did and why I thought it would be a good move. So let's move over to the computer, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay guys, a lot of you might have seen the comments. This is on my video where I talked about doing the split, so this is up on my video for everyone to see, and I say right here, it's to save my butt. There's a small group of trolls determined to shut my channel down, so I split. This is why I decided to make a split. It wasn't about finances. Fixed by Doc Off-Grid, which is Ryan Lipinski, says, "Oh, don't worry, Troy, I'm determined to shut you down on all your channels and the internet, period. Don't worry, when we are done, you will never get back on YouTube again, nor want to. It doesn't matter how many channels you start up. You are a con man and a fraud, and we will take you down." And so this is why I started a second channel. I was hoping that I got a lot of private messages and contacts from people saying that these guys were working together to shut down my channel, and I was thinking if I split off and start a new channel, that at least if Ryan succeeds in shutting down my main channel, then you guys will find me on the other, and until I fight to get my main channel back, at least you'd know where I was and what happened. Otherwise, if Ryan succeeds, then I'll just be gone, and you guys will never know anything. So it wasn't about money or anything. So I'm really sorry that, you know, a lot of people are mad. Let me go to another one. On the same video, I said, "Sorry, but a few certain people are trying to get my channel shut down, so I made a new channel, divide and hope they can't destroy me." And he said, "What will stop them from destroying the new channel, or both?" Makes sense, right? Ryan comes back, Fixed by Doc, comes back right here and says, "We can still destroy you, Troy. It just makes it easier to hurt you now that you have even more channels for us to get you on. And you are simply one person trying to keep up against thousands, actually it's about 10, of us trying to shut you down. Start 100 channels if you like. We will shut them all down soon enough. Your life will be miserable until you are no longer on the internet taking advantage of people through your con jobs and fraud." And Ryan even answers that guy, nothing is going to stop him from taking me down. And this is why, I'm sorry guys, I decided, you know, to try to make a new channel and see if I could save my butt. Nobody wants the drama. Everybody told me they don't want the drama. For 3 years I've been turning the other cheek, trying to be a good Christian, and ignoring this, as people have advised, ignore the trolls, they'll go away. 3 years now, it hasn't happened. It's escalated into violence and threats, and I'll show you in a minute. I said here on the very same video, Ryan and Co are determined to shut me down, so I made a new channel to make that harder. That is my top reason. Ryan says, Troy, making more channels just means I have more channels of yours to shut down. I won't stop with just this channel of yours, Troy. I'm after you personally, all caps, and everything you do online, all caps, everything. So make all the channels you want, but this will never end, all caps. As long as I am alive, I will be there after you, and so will my friends. So, obviously, this is not something I'm dreaming up. You guys can go there and see it on my video. You guys can all see it until he deletes it. That's why I'm showing you screen prints here. But this is on the video where I talked about splitting off the channels on the do-it-yourself world. So you can all see these comments. Go ahead, run over there and see them now before he panics and deletes them, which he will. And now we're going to get into some personal stuff, which is another thing. When I got back from the Philippines, Manila, I knew that Melanie would be attacked a lot, and she has been. And I did the video with her there, knowing I took a calculated risk that somebody might vandalize my property, knowing that I'm gone. I knew I took a calculated risk, but I wanted to be with Melanie when she starts getting harassed and see how she would deal with it and help her through it. And sure enough, that very day, she started to get harassed. So I'm happy that I did that. She's a tough girl, though, and she is holding out, and she is supporting me. And if anything, her love for me is getting stronger, and she's more determined to stick by me and fight by my side, no matter what they're saying. Because now they're trying to say a lot of bad stuff about Melanie, trying to make me think that she's, well, I'm not going to talk about that. But they're saying some pretty bad stuff about her, trying to put a wedge between us, but it's just making our love stronger for one another. So then here's what happened. Now you guys think, I know Ryan has been going on talking. He's got a 3-page list of my crimes against humanity. Never in 3 years has he ever showed any proof. He always shouts, I have proof, I have proof. Now he's going to tell you through personal messages that I've tried to hurt him or do this or that and that. You guys read the comments. You see if I've ever threatened or harassed anybody on the videos or on the comments. You guys can tell who's doing or saying what. You be the judge, okay? Ryan has turned a lot of people against me, and a lot of them have gone to his channel through the years because I've remained silent and not defended myself. No more. I will no longer sit down and take this laying down like a beat dog, okay? Ryan is attacking me day and night, and so are his friends, and I am not going to lay down and take it anymore. Because this is my job, this is my life, and I help people through my videos. Regardless of what the troll says, I help people through my videos, and I will not stop. I will not stop, and I'm not going to let this guy take me down, or any of his friends. Now, as if that wasn't enough, when I came back from Manila, my chicken fencing was destroyed. About 50% of my 1,400-foot perimeter fencing was destroyed. There were tire tracks on the property. There was a slit in my screen tent. And what I didn't tell you people is my chickens were butchered and the blood was splattered inside my workshop. I didn't tell you that because people didn't want to hear the drama. Well, I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of laying down. I'm tired of bowing to the few people who say they don't want to hear the drama. This is my life. This is what's going on. Someone butchered my chickens and splattered the blood inside my workshop camper. The blood is all over the walls. Not my workshop, my workshop tent. My wood shop. The blood is all over the walls of the tent. It is there. It happened. Okay? These things happened. And now I'm going to show you evidence that proves that people were at my property and are mocking me about it. D last name, which is actually, they think Dale Berry, and I don't know who really it is. D last name is a guy who's been stalking me forever. I blurred out some of the non-important parts, and I start here. Here, you tell me if you wouldn't be looking over your shoulder at night. Troy's days are numbered, okay? Troy's days are numbered. I email the so-called companies he gets stuff from and send them Troy's background. Well, that background, by the way, is fake because I have a perfect and clean background. Anybody who wants to can do a record check. It costs $20 and you can find out I have an absolutely clean and perfect record. I don't even think I have any tickets to my name. I say I don't think because I don't know any. So, this guy is emailing the companies that I deal with and sending them a bunch of filth about me to get them to stop dealing with me. Here it is, in his own name, in his own writing, okay? It must be working because a lot of his so-called companies representing, or videos representing companies are gone. Yes, a lot of the companies I've dealt with in the past don't talk to me or answer the phone anymore. Isn't that interesting? I'm working on a webpage to post all his scams and lies. This way YouTube can't do anything about it. Since the videos were public domain, it's legal to do this. No, it's not. Videos uploaded to YouTube are not public domain, and it's not legal to copy them and blast them everywhere. And he says, so Troy's Fowler is reading this. Make sure you tell him, his spelling is bad, but he says, so Troy's Fowler is reading this. Make sure you tell him big changes are coming. Okay, that's a threat, and he wants you to know this. So I'm not doing anything he doesn't want you to know. Oh, and Troy never did mention the item missing from his Pallet Palace. So he was here, and he's stealing from me. He admits it right here, and he wants you to know. Make sure you tell, all right? He's talking to you, the reader. So I'm just doing his will by telling you, all right? Troy never did mention the item missing from his Pallet Palace. But if he had the security he claims that he has, he would have seen my smiling face in the camera. But guess what? Troy lied about that also. Keep up the great videos, Ryan. Talk to you soon. So Ryan and this guy are obviously talking about coming to my property and vandalizing stuff and stealing from me right here, and they want you to know. Troy's Fowler is reading this. Make sure to tell him big changes are coming. He did steal from me, and he was here, and yes, my cameras are bad. I didn't lie. I just didn't tell you that my cameras were defective. My Bushnell cameras, by the way, they are Tasco brand game cameras, which I spent a lot of money on, are not waterproof, and they have failed. And I will talk to you about that in a separate video because I'm very displeased about Tasco and Bushnell. But that is not the topic of this particular video. So yes, this guy was here. Yes, this guy did vandalize. Felix is making a mess. Yes, this guy was here. Yes, this guy did vandalize my property. And yes, he did steal from me. No, I didn't tell you because my viewers, for the most part, have always told me they don't want to see this and I should turn the other cheek or remain quiet, and they will go away. Remaining quiet allows them to walk on my property, walk all over me, and destroy my stuff, kill my chickens, destroy my property, steal from me, and it's even going further, all right? They're talking about killing me. Okay, let me see which one it is. Sorry, I'm a little bit disturbed. Here, talking to Ryan, when you get some winterizing, or when you get done winterizing, maybe you could make a jaunt, take a jaunt over to New York and help someone get his shack ready for winter. Shouldn't take long, LOL. Ryan, Fixed by Doc Off Grid, says, sure, some gasoline and a match should take care of his place, no problem. Some gasoline and a match should take care of his place, no problem. This is Ryan, Fixed by Doc. All right? Now, then we have Tony Mullins, who loves to do videos about me, say, oh my, we need a Burning Troy video. Okay? So they want to burn my house down and record it. Okay? Now, there's another thing. Let's just leave this up here for a minute. There have been some incidents which I have not told you about. Just a couple nights ago, I think it was a week ago, there was somebody out behind my house and accidentally thumped against the propane tanks. What were they doing behind my house by the propane tanks? Well, considering that Ryan is saying we should burn a house down, okay, right here, Ryan saying we should burn a house down. And by the way, there was another screenshot I never got, so they forgot to send it to me, but a friend of mine told me that they said the propane tanks would make a nice bomb, okay? Ryan, Fixed by Doc, has said the propane tanks would make a nice bomb. And here he's saying gasoline and a match will take care of the place, no problem. Tony Mullins said we need a Burning Troy video, okay? So there was somebody out here behind my house messing around and I had to scare them off and chase them off the property. I won't say with what means, but I had to chase them off my property at about 12:30 at night last Monday night, okay? And I told the police about this. All of this stuff is going in the police reports. But this is New York. There's a lot of crime in New York, a lot of big nasty crimes. And I'm in a rural area where the police expect you to take care of business yourself. And if somebody's dead or bleeding or injured, then they will come and intervene because that's their job. But until then, we are supposed to take care of business ourselves. I have been told by the police how to take care of business myself. So the police are aware of everything going on, all right? But they can't do anything until there's actual bloodshed, or actually like hardcore major stuff like cars burning or house burning, because they're just too busy. That's the area I'm in, and that's how things are. They want you to take care of your own business. And I don't, how do I say, I'm not upset with the police for that. I understand it totally. They're busy, and they've got bigger fish to fry, okay? This is New York anyway, by the way, and there's a lot of stuff going on in New York. So please understand, I'm not upset with the police. My dad was a cop his whole life, and I love the police, and I respect them greatly. And I almost became a police officer, but the pay in New York was not enough. Anyway, so that having been said, the police are dealing with it. The FBI is aware of it, but the FBI is slower than molasses in January. I don't know what they are doing, but they are aware of all of this. And in the meantime, though, there are people on my property, and they are threatening my life. And here are some of the comments of people who have been on my property and openly admit it. So I'm not making this up. I'm not imagining or dreaming this. This is reality, people. This is my life, and my videos are about my daily life. I am no longer going to be quiet about the truth, because somebody complains and whines that they don't want to hear me complaining and whining. I'm not complaining and whining. I'm standing up for myself. I'm defending myself. I'm defending my home. I have a wife coming soon. I want this to end. Okay? I'm tired of it. This has to end before she comes. So, now, cameras are bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. They're bad. I'll get to that in a separate video. A lot of people are going to ask, what about the lawsuit? What about the court case? Well, I have a lawyer, but guess what? It costs $100,000 to take this to court, and I don't have it. That is not happening. Therefore, I'm on my own, and I just want you to know, I'm sorry, everybody, for making the split of the video channels. I've been under tremendous pressure. People have been on my property. They've been harassing me. They've been harassing the companies I deal with. And a lot of you know firsthand that they're harassing you, the viewer, and sending you private messages. A lot of you have seen it, and I am not making this up. These guys are openly talking about it, all right? So this is my life. This is what's going on behind the scenes, and I am not going to split the channels. I'm sorry for the confusion. I'm sorry for the mess, all right? I'm bringing it all back together as of today, and I'm going to shut down the other channel. And if you did go over there, please do forgive me. I'm really sorry for causing the trouble and the confusion. Everybody stay back on the Do-It-Yourself world. I'll be uploading all the videos on the Do-It-Yourself world as always. Nothing's going to change. They are not going to make me back down. I am not going to run away, all right? They're not going to cause me to go running away and hiding, and I am not going to take this laying down anymore, okay? So everybody, I hope you understand. I'm really sorry for this. I thought splitting would be the best thing to save my butt, all right? And I'm done running. Okay, no more silence. This is Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project, and you're watching my daily life. Why should I exclude anything from my daily life? So from now on, I'm going to show you the weather. I'm going to show you the solar panels. I'm going to show you the rain. I'm going to show you what's going on. I'm going to show you what I want to show you. I'm going to get back to the old ways. I'm going to get back to the old videos, and we're going to have some fun moving forward, all right? We're going to get back to the old ways, all right? So please stick around. We're going to have a great time together. By the way, here's one of my game cameras. I didn't want to admit that there was something wrong, because the fact that people thought I had cameras was defending me and protecting me. But eventually they got bold, and they were talking about flying drones around my property, which they may or may not have done yet. But anyway, you can see the rust on this. Tasco game cameras are not waterproof. We'll do a separate video on this in a little bit here. But all my protective and defense cameras have failed. I had some set on video and I had some set on photo. Failure, no defense, no protection, no security, and yes, you got me, okay, you were here, ha ha ha, you stole from me, I don't have any proof, okay. But thank you very much for showing it on the internet. So, these are garbage. Up to date today, I have never directly asked anybody for anything ever before, but considering what has just happened, I would greatly appreciate if anybody has any extra game cameras to send my way, because these are defective, they are no good, and I am continuously being harassed out here on my property now, and I have no peace, alright, and there's no evidence and no proof, and I can do nothing about it. To this day, I've never asked for anything directly, but my cameras are dead. If you happen to have any laying around that you're not using, I wouldn't mind some help on that, and we'll turn them in the police, and we'll let the law take care of them properly. Put them behind bars where they belong, for they're openly admitting what they're doing. They have no fear, because my stuff quit. Alright guys, I'm going to copy all my videos back over and close down the other channel, and please do stick around, alright, because right after this video I've got more great and exciting videos I've already done coming up, so stay tuned. The Off-Grid Project, the Do-It-Yourself World, will continue. Now, thanks for watching, and thanks everybody for sticking with me for all these years. Thanks for supporting me in any way you have, whether it's for the views and comments. And by the way, the comments are horrible and full of a lot of these trolls' negativity. So anybody coming on and commenting, even if you just come on and say hi, how you doing, or hi Troy, or whatever, the more comments the better. It'll help offset the negativity. So we'll love to hear from you. But be warned, if you do comment, they will private message you. And if you have any questions about my supposed crimes against humanity, please do ask me. I've got nothing to hide. My world is an open book for you. See you all later. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project.